Grave of Venom is the first gear farming dungeon we come up to on day 4. This game gates you. So at day 1, you can only go so far, day 2 so far, day 3, and then by day 4, you can get to Grave of Venom and you'll be able to get your rare gear starting off. Then you'll get epic gear and legendary gear from here with this free-to-play team as long as you do the proper positioning. Everything else is really easy, and from here, we'll get the legendary gear to go farm all those other harder dungeons. Some of those dungeons are going to unlock in the next few days, but really, we need to focus here to get that epic gear before we really go over there and start fighting those dungeons, and then get the legendary gear from here with this same exact free-to-play team. So when you come up here, you're going to have a couple pieces of rare gear that you got when you're requesting on the way here, but I'm not even going to put that gear on. I'm going to keep it really simple. I've got Horus, our 3-day login reward. We have our main character. We have Hexandra for free. We have an uncommon. This can be any healer in the game. This is a common. So a lot of people will have her. And then we've got any DPS, any ranged DPS you can put right here and make them a glass cannon. They're going to take 0 damage from this boss. The way this works is the Harpy is going to do this feather barrage attack that's only going to hit your main character along with Hexandra, and then this ultimate ability that's only going to hit your tank. That feather barrage will not hit your tank. It won't hit anybody else out here. The wisp at the very top attacks the person with the lowest max HP. So go around and look at your heroes and make sure that she is the lowest max HP. Whatever healer you have up here at the top. That way that wisp will always fire on her. This boss will do that barrage and only hit these two, and then she's going to do her ultimate ability and hit your tank. The lower wisp will hit your tank as well and try to apply decreased defense. It's okay if it happens. It's going to happen. We'll be fine. And this attacker is back here just to attack the boss so that we can beat the boss in the time we have. And we're going to do this again to get epic gear and to get legendary gear, and I'll explain the steps on that after we do this fight. Always make sure you have your 3-person bonus so we can get that additional defense, the additional HP, and of course this additional attack. And then you can look at your leader skill. Go with the leader skill of HP. It's the one that Horus gets us. These are all free champions. They give us these 3 free, and then this one's the common, and then this can be any ranged DPS, and then you make sure you have your 3-person bonus HP here. If you want to do debuffs and you don't have a lot of accuracy, eat some food. If you want to get additional HP and accuracy or attack and accuracy, do whatever you want to do with food. I'm not going to use foods just to show you that it's really simple, really simple to do. So we're going to start this battle and you're going to see the Harpy do this feather barrage. I'm going to slow it down. It only hits those two, Hexandra and our main character. You see they're taking damage right there? Here's where the tank's going to get hit pretty hard with this ultimate ability. It's really the only thing that hurts. But we have our common healing, 25% of the target's max HP, so we don't need any special gear on her because she's healing based off of their max HP. We've got him with that artifact of +4, the heart one that gives him additional HP, and defense to mitigate some damage. He is a really top tier tank. If you're curious about Horus, he's amazing. I used him on my free-to-play account in every single dungeon encounter. He's that good. Not to say that Furbath isn't above him. He is very much above him. There are a lot of legendaries that are above him as tanking goes. But this guy, free, use him. Very, very good. And we need him for this dungeon. If decreased defense is applied and the Harpy does her ultimate ability, it can look like it's going to hurt him quite a bit. But he'll survive most times. The biggest thing with Horus is load him up with as much HP as possible. Once you're farming here, you're going to get a whole slew of rare gear. You're going to get chest piece, gloves, helmets, and swords. Farming this stage right here. Stage 3 for all your people. Now, I've done that already. I've got it all. I didn't put it on because I wanted to show you how easy it is to get that gear. But getting this rare gear is going to be just as easy to get the epic and the legendary. And it's going to be probably beat her around the 2-minute mark. It's going to take a little while to go through here. So I'm going to jump forward. The common only getting hit by that one move because she's got the lowest max HP. And she can heal back on that with her special. Hexandra can heal her because Hexandra is able to heal all 4 of these top people. He's able to shield all 4 of the top people the way they're placed. Biggest thing is the placement here. If you bring in another melee DPS and they run up next to Horus, she's going to do the feather barrage on that melee plus Horus and do the ultimate ability on Horus, our main tank. He can't take all that damage. If your tank is dying when you go through here, get him some more HP. You have a better helmet. You have a rare helmet. They gave you 2 as you were adventuring on your way here. So put 1 on him because it's going to double his HP. We also can get stronger shields. You have a 2-piece set of the rare they gave you on the way here too. Put on that sword and put on that helmet. It's going to give him 2 set piece of 15% additional attack. Plus it's more attack overall with that plus 12 rare piece. So it's going to make him do stronger shields. And then always make sure you have that 3-person bonus. I know I've said that a lot now, but you cannot miss this. You'll think it's not working because you're missing out 20% defense, a little bit of HP, and it's massive. Really, really massive. And then double check to make sure that you have the 24% additional HP. Once you have all the gear from farming here, you'll be able to equip every single one of your heroes with this new gear just from farming there, because there's an event going on right now that when you farm, you're going to get additional stamina. You're going to get additional pieces to go to the forge and forge this kind of gear. Look at all this. Look, I'm able to equip every single one of my heroes with the new pieces. Now, the best pieces you want on Horus, HP percentage chest, 100%. HP percentage gloves, get that on him. Look for a sword with any kind of HP or defense. Same thing with a new helmet. Look for something with HP or defense. Throw that on him, because as we go up through here, it's all about keeping him alive. We got to keep him alive. Now, there's nothing we can do to increase the damage on this common or healing, because her healing is based off of the targets that she's healing's HP. We don't need to worry about her survivability. She's only being hit by that one wisp, so she's fine. I mean, she's low level, right? No problem with her at all as a common. Your ranged DPSer, glass cannon. Don't worry about them. They're not going to take damage, and no matter what. They're taking no damage, so just load them up with a whole bunch of attack, right? Attack percentage, whatever you got, throw that on them. There's nothing that we can do with Hexandra either to really increase her healing. Her healing also is based on the allies' max HP. We can increase this with a little more attack and enlightenment, but it's not a big deal. We don't really need to worry about that. So there's nothing you need to do unless she's taking a lot of damage. If she's taking a lot of damage, I like to put HP percentage chest and HP percentage gloves on her as well. If you don't have those, put flat HP or put defense, just to mitigate the damage she takes. When you're done farming there and forging all this gear and you get the stats that you want on all these gloves and chests and you get these 2-piece bonuses on everyone, you're going to want to try stage 4, but you're not going to be able to complete it as free to play like this. Not yet. We're going to be able to do it as free to play. We're just going to have to wait 2 days, only because, again, the game is gating us. We need to make it to rank 4. Once we're at rank 4, around max level of rank 4, with this new gear we have on, we can then go to stage 4 and get epic gear fragment drops to go forge our own epic pieces of gear. That's what we do at stage 4. But right now, stage 4 is too hard for even with all this gear on, unless you have some choice legendary heroes or Furbath maybe to help you out to get past stage 4. You can try it. Definitely try it. This will help us, you know, in everything that we're doing right now. All the domains, the Goblin Cave, go back to the Goblin Cave. Go blow that up with your AoEers. Get to the last stage of that. Go back to the domain so you can level up some heroes. And then once we have everybody equipped and journey rank level 23, we'll be able to take these guys to rank 4. Really easy right now to go to the Frost domain and get whatever resources you need to get to rank 4. Really easy once we equip this gear, all that new gear, to go through all the domains so that we can make everything to rank 4. But we can't go to rank 4 and bring ourselves up to level 90 until we get to journey rank level 23, which it says right there. So it's gating us to progress. So we've got to wait at least 2 days, I would think, to get there, because we're right now at journey level, what is it? Journey level 17 or something like that. But once we get there, we level them up to close to 90, and then we come back in here with the same exact gear, same exact comp, and we will start getting epic gear piece drops. We won't actually get full-on epic gear pieces like we're getting rare gear pieces from here. You won't get that until we go up to level 5. And then if you don't know, in this game, with the seasons, after 20 days, 25 days, I believe, the drops in the dungeons greatly increase right here at 24 more days. What that means is each of these stages are actually going to drop more gear and more fragments. Like this stage right here that would normally only drop fragments for you to go forge gear will actually start dropping fragments and whole pieces. And this will drop way more whole pieces and fragments. Same thing goes for up here with the legendary as well. Like this 7th stage will never drop you actual whole pieces of legendary gear until 25 days from now. We can't get pieces, but stage 8 and stage 9 will actually drop you pieces to go forge and whole pieces as well. If you have any questions about this setup or comments, let me know down below, please. We're going to get that legendary gear, and from there, we're going to kick this game's butt. We're going to go into all the other dungeons where we do need a lot more select heroes. We're going to need some specialty heroes to take care of all these debuffs we're going to get and take care of how strong these other bosses are in those dungeons for the different kind of gear we're going to want to farm, but we're going to take care of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.